Good morning. I've not shared much about my chickens, my chicken coop, the new chicken coop and what's happening. So here's a little bit of an update. So here's the old coop and yeah, basically what's going on in the old coop is broody hens at the moment. When I left, when all the chickens left this coop, there were 5 broody hens that I left in here, and now we're left with 3 broody hens because 2 of them hatched theirs, and they are already in the new coop. I'll show you those in a minute. So this one here and this one here both have a couple chicks under them, and so I know it's not the natural thing to do to take them from their mom, but I tried doing this with the first group of chicks that the other 2 had already hatched. I tried to keep the moms with them. Moms end up attacking each other and giving so much time and attention because I have them together, the 2 moms. Blood was drawn. It was just like not fun. So what I'm gonna do, I have little brooders in the new chicken coop, and I'm just gonna put the chicks in there to protect them. I have a source of heat in there for them to protect them from cool nights. Today, since these chicks here are already a couple days old and they need to get their food and water, I tried doing that yesterday. I tried to put them down here on the ground with this one, but then this chicken wanted to just lay on this chicken's egg, so she booted her out and didn't pay attention to her new chicks. She just wants to lay on the eggs. So I'm going to take the chicks. I know that sounds cruel, but that's what I'm going to do because they're going to be, eventually the chicks are going to leave their moms anyways. So we're just going to do it a little bit early. I've got, how many we got? Oh boy. Look at this one. Oh, you're so cute. A box here. I'm going to carry them in. Mama might not like this, but she likes to lay on her eggs. Number 2. Oop. Oop. Oh, I saw legs. There you are. A little darker. I think she just had 3. Oh, there's a 4th. Okay. There's a 4th. Mama's being really good though. And is that it? She's like, what? But look at all the eggs. This one, nope, that's not Pippin. So she usually just, what you got under here? Oh boy. She says, I've got 2. These are 2 black ones. These are copper Marans. Cute. Now let me check to see if you have any more that are Pippin. Oh, she's like, get those eggs under there. Alright, and then this one here, she hasn't had any hatch. Let me see them. She's got a whole bunch. I'm gonna have to double check. Whoops, sorry. Is this one Pippin? This one's starting to pip, right? This one's starting to pip. I don't know if you can see that little crack line there. We'll leave you be right there. Get those under you. Oh, I don't want to mess up that one. Where is it? Right there. She's got a... Is this the one? There it is. I don't want to disturb that one. Get these back under there. There we go. So maybe we'll have another chick, and she'll have her first chick maybe the end of the day. We'll see. But for now, we've got 2, 4, 6 in here that are going to go get their first food. I did feed them a little bit of water last night, but that was it. So we'll get them some food. Can you readjust your eggs? Because I messed them up. Sorry about that. Alright, we're coming into the new coop. It's not clean or anything, but I hear the chicks. They're going crazy. So they're being loud. This is the pen that has all the laying hens in it right now. And they've been in for week and a half maybe. Oh, these are so much littler. I don't know if they can get to the water. I'll have to get a littler waterer maybe. Look at you guys. You're so little. You're so little. Oh, there's a bigger one. Hello. You gonna come greet your friends? Of course you are. They're all huddled in there. So there's like 14 under there, I believe. So we have 14 plus 6 is 20 chicks. All right, so here's the nesting boxes. And at the moment, they're pretty much just using the bottom and the middle. The top ones they're not really using. This part of the roost area, they're not hardly using. They only use this quarter of it. Oh, that's my thing. And yeah, what else? That's basically what so I have just this one being used. I have a whole nother brooder that we can use, or if a chicken is sick or getting pecked on or whatever, then I can just use this one. So that's what that looks like. And this is the nesting boxes. So all you have to do, back out here a minute. All you have to do is unlock it and, oh, somebody slept in there last night. There's poop in it. Ugh. I was hoping they wouldn't do that, but obviously they found that. Door for this one. These here are the chicks that I hatched in my incubator, so they're already getting big. I've got a few, I think 5 roosters out of this group. So I may end up raising them just to butcher or replace the roosters that are with the flock right now, the breeding or the laying hens right now. They don't really go up here yet, so I have a little roost down here. I don't know if they're just not, I don't know why they don't go up, but a lot of times they just huddle in a corner. So I did put a roosting bar lower, hoping that they get used to that. But that's my chicken coop. Moving dirt today. I'm gonna be taking over for Kevin driving the straight truck. And I'm gonna show you maybe an aerial view of what we're doing. We're making a new driveway. Sanders here, he's driving the dump cart. Digging down, getting that really, really crumbly clay. Oh, looks like some water got in there. Over here is where we're dumping it. So we're actually going to be filling in the pond over here and fill that in and make more pond this way. So I'm going to take over for Kevin so he can start moving the dirt where it's got to go. We've been working here for a couple hours, and so we've got it probably about as far as we can reach, and you can start seeing it's starting to seep in there. I'll show you how far we've gotten once I get back up there. Anyways, Ethan is about to push the wall in. We're gonna watch the water rush into this. There's a turtle. I don't know if you can see him, but there's several turtles poking their heads up watching. Moving dirt again today, and this is the hole that we made.
The hole that we made. That could be a song.
The hole that we made.
Yeah.
Sydney's running the excavator today.
Yeah, he's having fun too.
Yeah. He's a newbie at it, but he's doing good. I should probably move the truck. Oh, he's alright. He's never done this before. He doesn't want to fall in. We gotta figure out how to do this. I don't know how deep that is. It's probably 12 foot, maybe. I don't know if the camera shows up very well, but yeah, we're just gonna knock the side in and then all the water will fall in. We found a turtle nest though. So Sanders moved the whole nest of eggs the other day so that he could save them because he wants to watch them hatch.
How many yards did we move?
How many? Yeah. What's he saying?
I told him drive
Don't
right
go
in.
in the pond.
Yeah, we'll drive right in.
How many yards is in there? I don't know.
I'll
6 scoops per dump. Oh.
Yeah, we did 11 per turn. I don't know how many loads we did.
I don't know how many loads we did either. Oh, it wants to right there. Is this how you do it?
No. I just ripped the wall in.
This is how Sydney does it.
Yeah, he's having fun.
I don't think he is.
So he's gonna scoop some of the tops off, throw it on the pile behind the truck over there, and I don't know. That's his ideas. So. It's gonna be fun to watch when it goes in. It might be a little bit, yeah, with him.
Here he goes.
Take too much. Oh, fun part. That's what I like to see. We'll have 12 foot of water. Oh, he's got to save it.
Oh, saving it.
Save some dirt. Like we don't have dirt.
Oh, there goes that. Hopefully no turtles get hurt in the making. Foamy, frothy.
Yeah. kind of moves towards it.
Yeah. Like a mini Niagara.
Yeah.
Not very deep right there. Oh.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta use your bucket to curl. Oh, look at that. He's gonna save that too.
Yep.
Oh, the smell.
The smell.
Now levels up.
Yep, now we gotta knock all that dirt in, and that's that. Well, it's evening now, and we're working on putting up fence for the dry cows to go out. But this is how far we've got. We put all this dirt here. This was once pond, and so we filled it all in. We still have to go with a driveway straight across here, and then that won't be till later though. But yeah, now we got to put driveway material down, probably level it a little bit better, and then put some gravel down for the driveway, and it should be good to go. All right, the fence isn't giving off a very strong poke shock, so they're gonna figure out what's going on, because Kevin wants to let the cows out tonight, and I'm not sure that's a great idea. But we might want to make sure that the fencer is working. There they go, kicking it up, making a bunch of dust. The other milk cows see them. These are the dry cows and the springing heifers. The milk cows can see them, and they're jealous, so they're making all kinds of noise. But it's getting dark, so my camera doesn't capture very much in the dark. Hopefully they respect the fence.
Yeah, all of them are used to fence. We had a couple breaks in it, so it took us a little longer to get it up and going.
Oh, and the whole herd comes running back?
Yeah. We might just let them... just let them be, I guess. Otherwise, I don't want pressure on the fence. But maybe they'll.
Well, tomorrow is butcher day, and we're going to be using our kitchen area that we built onto our shop. So we're going to be using that for the first time. I just made this kill cone holder, and that's going to be sitting outside, but I just made it in here because we just got some rain. So basically we got our sink here. The water heater is there and it works, so that's good. My oldest son got me all set up with that. And so we've got the sinks working. I have extra workbench here, and we have a refrigerator here working. And I think I'm gonna put up one more table. Both my daughter Mackenzie and my daughter-in-law Abby are gonna be helping me. So yeah, we'll have lots of extra hands this time around, and that should hopefully make things go a little faster. I have 30 or 31 meat birds to butcher, which isn't a lot, but it's still, it all takes time. It takes time to set up and butcher and then clean up. So it'll be a full day for sure. Okay, we're all set, ready to butcher the first chickens. We've got them loaded on the trailer. Gotta get some knives out here for the girls. And these are for their feet. We're not gonna want water bottles. And then we're gonna sit here and butcher them at the table. And then if we have time, we're gonna cut them in pieces and then process them that way. They'll go in the coolers And then for a couple days, they'll go in a refrigerator. I have a couple different fridges for them. So yeah, let's get going. We have loaded them all in the trailer. So there's 31 that we're doing today. Kenzie already has the first ones. Abby is here, and so is Mackenzie to help us. Oh, and Daisy. They'll drop her head, that's fine.
Mom,
Are you guys gonna do the vein cotton?
I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna do it wrong, and it's gonna be a terrible way to die.
Oh, so we've got the kill cones here, and then we've got the hot scalding water, and then the chicken plucker, and then it goes inside. All right, we're up to, what is this, 15 birds? We're gonna be halfway. We're doing good. The girls are getting the hang of it. They're no longer gagging, but we're making fun of the noises. All right, we gotta just get a little bit of a video of that. This chicken likes to make noise. Abby's really good at that.
She's chopping off the chicken head. She's like, yeah, I'm great. That's gonna be the... It's not doing it. I think I gotta cut them, but it's not gonna. Cut it down, y'all. These kitchen scissors are,
Them are from a viewer, actually.
really, well,
Yeah.
that viewer was very smart because
Thank you, viewer.
these things are
For sure, thanks, viewer.
really good.
The viewer knows who he is. Well, we are pretty much, we're done. We're done butchering. It's 5:30. We've got the carcasses and the feet bagged. We got all the meat separated. So this is some of the breast we've got, and it's in the back of the truck because I got to take it back home. But wings and drumsticks, thighs, and that's part of it. The other is in the refrigerator here, which is over here. And then this, we're gonna just leave the meat in the refrigerator for a day or two, and then we will package it and seal it up. Mackenzie stayed and helped the whole time. Abby had to take care of baby, so yeah. But Abby helped until about 3. Oh, it's windy, so, and it feels so nice. We decided to do it a few days earlier than we had earlier planned, because next week is going to be in the 90s for almost the whole week, or this weekend even. It starts this weekend, so when you're watching this. So we've got a few things to clean up, but other than that, we're going to call it a day. Our backs hurt, our feet hurt, and I did have one accident. But
Thumb open.
that was just like a whim of an accident. Like, I had the knife when I shouldn't have had the knife. I'm gonna give you a little tour of my garden so far this spring. I know most of you aren't here to look at a garden, but for all of you that do garden, this is for you. Try to make this real quick. Most of you already have seen garden tours of mine in years past. If you haven't, maybe I'll link some up above and you can see them. So my yard consists of several different gardens. This one here I call the main garden because it's closest to the house. This one here I call the raised bed garden. And then the other one way in the back, that's just the garden on the other side of the driveway. I don't really have a name for that one. So we're in the raised beds, and I'll just quickly show you what I've got growing. And in here, I have zucchini, right? Zucchini, yeah. I have 4 zucchini plants, but you can see that my calendula flower that came up voluntarily is kind of choking out that little one. So I also have calendula in here. As you can see, this is a beautiful flower that you can use for many different things. You can have it in a tea. It's an edible flower. You can make salves out of it for skin. Just an all-around good flower to have in your garden. And it self-seeds, so if you plant it, you're not getting rid of it. Same with nasturtiums. These big leaves here, these are nasturtiums, also an edible flower. Yeah, I have that throughout the gardens as well, because usually once you plant that, you're gonna have it forever. I like to plant things thick, so I do have a cucumber in here. It is straining for some attention though. But I will say that this is the cucumbers that are not having issues with cucumber beetle at the moment. My other ones are. I do have a green mustard, a couple of those growing in here. Those self-seeded last year, so they're in here. More cucumbers you can see. These ones here, no cucumber beetles. Over here, I have, so I have a trellis here you can see. Let me get to it. You can see I have a trellis. And on the trellis, this side is cucumbers, this side is cucumbers. Both of them are the same cucumber, I believe. And anyway, so these cucumbers are a English type cucumber, and they will grow up tall and they will get large cucumbers on them. Not pickling cucumbers, just eating cucumbers. I have some peppers hidden in there, some onions here, more calendula. I've got some dill. Dill's another one. If you let it go to seed, it's gonna go crazy. So you're gonna see a lot of dill. This, I believe, is another green mustard, which is a different variety. And then I have some Swiss chard over here as well. This box here, we have borage. So borage is another plant that's really, it's an edible plant. It's also great for pest control. And once you sow it, you're gonna have it forever. It's gonna seed itself throughout your garden. And that's what I sowed it. I planted borage once years ago, and they get to be a pretty big plant. Over here's some, this one here's the biggest, and it's flowering. These flowers are edible, but the leaves I believe are too. I love to give this to my chickens. They absolutely love borage leaves. So it's an edible plant, and it's good for pest control. But in this bed, I have a row of peppers. These are bell peppers, and then I think they're bell peppers. Yeah. Well, actually, they're called sweet cherries, so you're going to get little cherry peppers, which is a new variety for me. I do have cucumbers that are going to grow up this trellis here. So these are pickling cucumbers. The back side, in the back row, you can't see it, but I do have parsnips growing. I have calendula growing in here. Lots of things. Here's some garlic I never harvested last year. This is an onion that I didn't harvest last year. It is going to seed. I will wait until it goes to seed, and then I will collect those seeds for next year. This is a hyssop. So this will get purple flowers. It's a herb. These here with this leaf, those are parsnips. I actually have another row coming in this garden right here. I planted some row of onions, row of green beans, another row of peppers. So we eat a lot of peppers. You're going to see a lot of peppers. These are giant Marconi, I believe. This is my herb garden. So you're going to see there's a lot of Melissa in here, or lemon balm. This is a big plant that's yarrow. And we have sage, we have oregano. I think we have thyme hidden in here somewhere. But the lemon balm really took over that garden. This little garden bed has lemon thyme. And then it's got more peppers. It's got nasturtiums that just periodically grew here. I've got these cosmos growing. They self-seed everywhere as well. I do have a summer squash, I believe, in here. And some chamomile. I believe this is chamomile. And then that's lemon balm as well. Here. Oh, we have a chicken out. Lovely. Alright, so I have some noodle beans here. So those are yard-long noodle beans. They get a yard long. They're huge. I do have some tomatoes. Look, I got a baby one right here. I just planted these tomatoes. You can't see them very well because there's peas in here as well. But once these peas are done, the tomatoes will take over. So there's some tomatoes. There's borage. There's dill. There's peppers, of course. That's about it. I do have parsley, and I do have basil in here also. That's a borage. This is a kale that came up, self-seeded itself. If you just let your lettuce and your kales and everything go to seed, it will self-seed itself, so you don't have to plant it every year. But yeah. All right, so this here is summer squash. I got 4 of those in here, and those are looking pretty good. My peas are just about, but we're gonna get some 90-degree weather here shortly, so they're not gonna like that. I have pie pumpkins on both sides of here, and they're gonna grow up this trellis. And then this is dill, and these are onion seeds that I'm saving. Inside here, I have broccoli, but some of it already bolted because of the heat that we're having. And then I have a melon, gonna grow up that. And now I have a husband.
Oh, you now have one?
Now I have one.
You didn't have one before?
Not in the garden. You need something?
Checking up on you.
No, you're not. You need something.
Oh, he's checking up on you. So know what you're doing.
Well, then we'll come over here by our dill. And then these are potatoes. These are blue potatoes or purple potatoes. They're purple, actually.
What's the purpose of a purple?
They're pretty.
That's all? There's
Yeah.
no like special purpose like a baking potato or a fresh eat potato? Or...
No, they're just pretty. They're good eating, though. I do need to hill them again. I've hilled them once, and I'll do it again. What do I have here? Honeydews. That will grow up the side of the trellis. I have more cucumbers that are going to grow up this trellis. I have trellises everywhere. I have watermelon and sweet peas. Sweet pea, the flower. And then I also have parsley and peppers and more tomatoes up here that I need to already trim because you can see they got suckers coming. So I'll prune those. Random things. I don't know if that's a zucchini or a summer squash, but we'll find out eventually. We have this area that used to be my garden, but my husband took it away.
I haven't taken anything away.
Oh, okay.
Look at all that you got.
I know.
Available.
What are those? Snapdragons. Those overwintered, so those are doing good. I've got zinnias in here, the dill. These are cucumbers, eating cucumbers. Now these ones, you will see, have cucumber beetles. This area here is just a little flower. We've got baby's breath and bachelor button, some lavender in there, and this here is an herb. Forget what it's called. Astragalus, maybe? I think I'm gonna stop here with my garden tour, and maybe I'll show you across the driveway garden on another time.